My name is Philip E. Beals, and my highest rank of service was Commissaryman, third class, submarine qualified. And they assigned me to USS Bang. And it was a different boat than in submarine school. They had a school boat, Spikefish it was. That was one of them. That is the one that I was selected to go aboard and spend a day out in Long Island Sound and do multiple dives and whatever, and get some training on the bow and stern planes and the helm and whatever they had there, and have a nice lunch, in the meantime, get a taste of submarine food. And so that was a strictly World War II configuration. Nothing was, the outer hull wasn't altered in any way since World War II when it was first built, and it stayed that way. So looking at Bang, when it first come, Bang at that time was assigned to Squadron 10. Squadron 10 tied up outside or alongside or aft of the Fulton at State Pier in New London, Connecticut, not up at the subbase. It was that whole squadron was set aside for that reason, and so they separated from Squadron 2 and 8 were up at the subbase. And Bang at that time, being a submarine, a World War II submarine that was commissioned in December 4th of 1943 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, who was the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard was the builder, and they had already gone through a new configuration and was already commissioned a third time, two more times from the World War II Commission. It was commissioned in, like I say, December 4th, 43. It went out of commission in 47. After the war was over, they mothballed it. Put it back in commission in 1950 and didn't do too much with it, but got it up and running again because the Korean War was flaming at that time, and they decided, I guess the government decided they needed some more submarines in their fleet again. And but that commission only lasted about a year when they decided that they were going to put on some new features to upgrade it to be, and these new features came from the Germans. The German submarines of World War II, the latest submarines that they were just starting to put out, if they had done that maybe a year earlier, who knows, we'd all might be speaking German today, and it was fantastic. And so when the war ended, there was a big scramble between the U.S. and Russia to get to those German submarines, the new ones that just got built or were in the process of being built, and getting the details on these. One of them being the snorkel, being able to recharge your batteries without surfacing, and just a couple of snorkel masks, exhaust mask, and intake mask. Run your engines underwater. That was one of the big features. There was also new features in radar and sonar and everything else. So Bang went through that also, an upgrade, and was commissioned again for a third time in 1952. And so that's the configuration I came aboard with in 1956.